Alright, so in this video what we're going to talk about is our PowerFlex 525 PlantPAX application. Now we finally got our motor in, so we're going to be running our motor off our PlantPAX application. And we actually have our drive and everything working through everything. So what I wanted to actually show you is the drive, or the drive running the motor with the commands and everything working the proper way. To save time and everything, I already have the client running and I have everything working. To talk about this though, we do have the motor, and if you can see, the motor shaft is basically like almost like a little screw connection. So what I'm going to do is actually put the little protective end back on it, and I'm going to, that way you can see it actually running in the video. And this way you can actually see it. So what we're going to do is let's pull up the, first and foremost, let's pull up the application. And let me show you this. So as you know, we have everything on, everything's functioning. You can see our PlantPAX pulls up, right? So we can see we have we're going to change this to, let's just say 5 hertz right now, because this is running a 110 PowerFlex 525, right? 110, the power is the single phase coming in, and it is 230 coming out, so it's 233 phase coming out. So not to say that we can't run it full voltage, and we probably will, but let's just go ahead and start it right now, and you can see it is running at 5 hertz, right? So you can see the motor is actually running, it is turning, and that is 5 hertz. Now you can easily change the speed right here and have it go faster, and go through that. Now a lot of people want to know, you know, because we enabled on the last video, we enabled some forward and reverse commands, right? We enabled some forward and reverse commands. So what do you do, or what would happen, let's just say for instance, if we were to just click the button for reverse right now? Okay, you'll actually see the motor ramps down and it ramps back up the other way, right? So now it's going the reverse direction. As you see, you can see the motor is actually doing that, right? So you can see that the motor is actually doing that. So, you know, as this goes, and then we can change it back to the same thing, you know, and see it fluently will slow down, it will ramp down, and we can change the ramp times and stuff like that as well. But, you know, as far as this goes, you know, changing the parameters and changing the way it's set, you know, and you can go through and really define how things are going. But you can easily see off the trend right here that's trending, you can see that the ramp down and ramp up that actually did. So let's actually change the speed again. Let's go to 25 hertz, which is pretty strong. You actually see that running right now. So look at the trend, you can see it's actually pulling up. So the PlantPAX application does have the speed feedback right here and the speed reference. So it's comparing the two and seeing right here, you can see the loop and how it reacts, right? So just to kind of give you a little bit of clarity and tell you the last faults and stuff like that, and just kind of give you the clarity of how things are working and show you the way things are set up in the PlantPAX application. Very basic. I mean, we don't really have anything, the loop back controls and stuff like that. You can change that and change the loop back controls. Again, I have diagnostics down here pulled up, so you can easily see that when it does change, you can see the indications down here in the diagnostics viewer of Factory Talk. So all this being said, you know, you can take control, and right now we're in operator mode, right? So if we change it back out and we go into maintenance mode, you can tell it's maintenance mode, and it comes back in, and you can stop it right here. This is where you can control going back into operator lock. Again, this gives you the operator lock, gives you the ability to control it that way. And again, if we did have this in automatic mode, you know, then we could actually, you know, run it directly off of the program. Like, we can control it directly off the program as far as that goes. You know, like, say for instance, and I want to kind of bring this up because a lot of people, you know, when you're looking at this, you can change this block and have this block controlled from many different avenues. In this atmosphere, we're telling it to run directly off the faceplate. Now, you can have this running off of, you know, commands and stuff of your program, and actually have you running off the program, and then come in here, and if you want to lock these out so that nobody can use them, you can do that, right? There's commands inside of here where you can enable that feature and disable that feature. So there's a ton of things you can do. I just want to make a real quick short video showing you the actual motor running because again, when we came down to it last time, we just seen the drive running, and I wanted to actually give you a fair video of seeing the motor connected to the drive as we just got it in. It just came in the other day, so I went ahead and wired it up real quick so I can make this quick little video to show you how everything is functioning. So if you wanted to see actually how we put that together and did everything, please visit the last video where we actually built the application, we tied everything in together, and we showed you exactly how things worked as far as, you know, the setup of all the rest of the motors in simulation and all the rest of them, you know, because right now this is a simulation. You can easily tell that by that little indicator down there. As far as that goes, you can see the actual application right here, and you can see it's running, but it's not really running anything because it's in simulation. But again, if you looked at the trend, you would see the trend is working as well, because again, that is exactly how the simulation is working. In this test right here, we've kind of defined and gave you different options and stuff like this, so like all drives. If you wanted to change the simulation mode, go into the AOI, the add-on instruction, and change the input simulation to 0, right? So that's what we did right here after we connected everything up and we got everything fully functional. So again, that is how you got everything running. I just wanted to show you that and show you that the speeds do work. And I actually haven't ran this at 60 hertz yet, so let's do that real quick just to see it, right? Because I actually haven't ran this motor, and it's a small motor. It's really the specs on it are just not bad, because again, when it comes down to it, I'm running a 110 system, and just wanted to show that working that way. But it is running a 110 system off of a 3-phase 230 volt, so I mean, that might as well keep it as safe as possible, and it's not really clamped down on anything. So it is actually just running on a table, sitting on top of my actual servo wheel, which you've seen me train off of a servo and stuff like that. So easily said. This was a quick little short video just to show you all that running. I know I promised to have make a little video of everything working, you know, as soon as the motor came in, so that's what I'm doing. And again, if you wanted to see the direct setup and how I did everything beforehand, then please go back and watch that other video. Either way, we'll see you guys on the next one.